Right, here's a coin that I haven't done a video on before, but it's a coin that I have been watching and I think I'm going to make a buy. Okay, so that's just me doing what I'm doing. Don't do anything that I'm doing. Do your own research. I'm not your financial advisor. But this is my reasoning, okay? So at the moment, all these sort of coins are being dragged down with Bitcoin. We're currently on the tether pairing. The tether pairing on the 4-hour chart is telling me that it wants to come down a little further. We're beneath most moving averages, and we're breaking beneath the 200 EMA right now. Our next line of support is going to be about 1622. That'll bring us down to the 50-day close. And if that breaks, we could find our way all the way back down to, well, probably all the way back down. It's difficult to say, but first bounce around 1550. That's 1.5 cent, and the next one would be 1.43 cents. There's going to be a pump on this one, and it's solely to do with the hype. They're releasing their mainnet on the 6th, and if Bitcoin keeps dragging everything down with it, this will be brought down even further. Mainnet should give it a nice pump, just out of pure hype anyway. And the way that I've been looking at this is also on the pairing with Bitcoin. And generally, it's been doing very well. It's recovering very well. It had a big steep fall here, and now Bitcoin's been falling and plummeting. This had this big pump at the weekend alongside Matic, and there's some of the other IOs. What we're looking at here is significant rejection here. It's a bit sad because Bitcoin's recovering faster than this, which is why we're losing our Satoshi pairing now. We're actually going down. The rejection will definitely take place on this moving average, I'd expect, so that'd be about 157 Satoshis. If we were to get down to that level, I'd probably be considering to buy, because let's have a look at the date today. The date now is the 2nd, so we've got 4 days to go before that mainnet launch, and that will certainly give it a pump. It's a difficult one to say when the best time to buy is. You could look at perhaps maybe doing a scalp. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just saying what's in the back of my mind. Bitcoin's probably going to retrace a lot further than where it is now. We're currently just over 10,000. We broke that last night to find a low of around 9,800. That was a really significant support. We had a decent bounce. That, I believe, will break and find a new support for Bitcoin on 9,500 before another bounce. So a lot of people scalping Bitcoin on its way down, but it doesn't appear to be helping. It's definitely making incremental steps down. Not entirely sure where it's going to go at this point, how low it will go, but it's currently making these little increments. If 9,800 breaks, we'll be down to 9,500, and if that were to break, we could find our way all the way back down to 9,000 or 9,200. So all eyes are on Celr, really, to see how fast Celr falls in comparison to Bitcoin, and basically get ready for that mainnet launch, which would essentially be a pump and dump. I believe it's not going to help the price for the long term. And let's have a look. This is a sorry looking chart when you're looking at it on the Satoshi pairings, isn't it? It's a very sad looking chart when you look at it in that respect. In order to match our previous high is just unbelievable. That is 2009. That's almost 3,000 Satoshis it was at when it was released on Binance. So it really fell from grace here. But a lot of this is to do with when it was released, and the price of a Bitcoin has definitely doubled since here, and the price of Celr is more than halved. So yeah, in order for us to get back up here, it would definitely take a miracle to get back up there. Don't think it would be too hard for us to maybe add another 50% on our Satoshi value with this coin after the pump, which should take place on the 6th and into the 7th. Anyway, I will leave it with you there, and I can't stress enough, as much as I'm bullish on this, anything could happen. I'm not your financial advisor. Do your own research. This is just my thinking and my plan of action, my strategy. Alright, take it easy. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.